They build their empires on borrowed bone, while the rivers choke in smoke. Dress the poison in crowns of gold, and sell the ashes as hope. They gamble breath against sky, they wager oceans dry. Strip the marrow from the earth, then smile while species die. They never lift the wreckage, they never scrub the stain. They outsource every dying breath, but privatize the gain. They never feel the weight of it, they never hear the screams. They just keep feeding engines with the marrow of our dreams. They call it freedom, they call it fun, but someone else always pays the sum. They call it progress, they call it growth, but every promise is a poison dose. They feast while we bleed, they laugh while we drown. They poison the sky, then purchase the crown. They never carry weight, they never dig graves. They burn through the future, then call us their slaves. They feast while we bleed, they smile while we choke. They light the fire, then hide in the smoke. They monetize addiction, they glamorize decay, turn trauma into spectacle and sell it back as play. They crown themselves with profit while cities start to rust. They sell us dreams of paradise built on powdered dust. They never plan tomorrow, they never sow the seed. They harvest desperation from every mouth that pleads. They never clean the ocean, they never heal the land. They just keep printing pleasure with someone else's hand. They call it freedom, they call it choice, but every system steals another voice. They call it order, they call it peace, but every empire feeds the beast. They feast while we bleed, they laugh while we drown. They poison the sky, then purchase the crown. They never dig graves, they never bear scars. They burn through the centuries, fueling their wars. They feast while we bleed, they drink while we break. They gamble tomorrow for everything they take. Green on the surface, rot in the core. Luxury hunger, always wants more. Golden illusions, steel underneath. Palaces smiling with predator teeth. You don't get to gamble with breath and sun. You don't get to ravage and call it fun. You don't get to harvest the world to dust, then preach your empire of progress and trust. We are the hands that carry, we are the ones who mend, we are the ones who bury what you refuse to defend. We are the lungs that choke on every lie you breathe. We are the bones that break while you face the one-way life. You never felt the burden of every breath we take. You only sell the future for every profit you make. We won't plead for your empire, we won't drown in your waste. We won't feed your machine or your poisonous taste. If you face the damage, The reckoning.